The mysteries surrounding Enochian magic. From my book, Secrets of the Serpent Bloodline. Where does Enochian magic come from? John Dee was a great magician, active in the time of Elizabeth I. In fact, he advised Elizabeth on many matters, including Spanish activities against England, which helped him survive in a time when, without great patronage, he would have been condemned as a sorcerer. John Dee, together with his colleague Edward Kelly, over a long period of time, contacted via scrying what they called angels, and managed to receive from these angels a system and language for the correct application of magic. As it is connected to the Book of Enoch, the whole system and language are called Enochian. What is Enochian magic? The language is in the form of a grid. The grid was received by Kelly in June the 25th, 1584, one 12 by 13 watchtower at a time, and these watchtowers were joined by a black cross. This is basically the account of these happenings from John Dee's notes and diaries, and if we take them as is, rather than allowing for any magical blinds or false trails for the masses, then Kelly was never able to duplicate this information he received while in trance, and consequently Dee never got the opportunity to go over and correct the tablets where necessary. However, if we note with historical hindsight that Dee often lies, usually for an inexplicable reason, in the material surrounding the angelic conversions, then it becomes easier to correct the Great Tablet. Also, the angels gave the names of the angelic governors and the 91 provinces of the world these governors were supposed to control. Taking the system at face value, it becomes apparent that the angelic governors are supposed to influence certain parts of this world and their governments. About 1 month from when Dee transcribed the angelic governors, Kelly, on the summer solstice, had a dream. He dreamed about 4 massive watchtowers that controlled the earth. These watchtowers are represented as the 4 12 by 13 grids which, when connected by a black cross, form the Great Tablet. So what is Enochian magic actually about? The watchtowers represent the 4 elements: air, fire, water and earth. The table of union, which is placed on the center altar, represents the 5th element, spirit. Like all systems of magic, the main reason behind it is to tap into unused parts of our minds, as we naturally only use a tiny % of our brains, and calling on these angels and demons is calling on the parts of our brain we don't use. The bad parts that cause addictions and destructive personality traits are taken under control by the magician, leaving the magician more prepared to call on the good parts of the brain, the angels, and get those parts of the brain working for them, discovering our own inner genius. The magician on the road to enlightenment will scry all the Enochian ethers and be given clues about what to do next on their path, to help them find where they should be going. The angels will show them symbols, tarot cards, give numbers, show all kinds of wonderful imagery. Using the information found out from the angels, the magician then uses gematria, Kabbalah, and other tables of correspondence to find out exactly where they are on the map to enlightenment or the tree of life. All magicians have their own angels and demons. Enochian, Goetia, and other systems are created by others for their own workings. They can be used by others, but a real magician will know the names of all their own angels and demons and will keep their own records.